The Adventures of Lionel. Chapter 12, A New Adventure Begins, Part 2. Preparing for the final battle. Lionel and Elliot, along with their friends, prepare for the final battle against the dark forces. They use their ancient knowledge and magic to develop a strategy to confront the dark menace. The first thing they did was identify locations that might be used as bases by dark forces. They examined ancient maps and old records to gather information about the area. They carefully planned and narrowed down the potential locations for the dark forces. Next, they prepared the equipment and resources needed to fight the dark forces. Using the knowledge gained from the ancient ruins, they created special weapons and armor, and their companions equipped themselves according to their roles. They also practiced rituals and spells to further enhance their magical powers. In addition, they made a strategic plan. The Allies analyzed the weaknesses and superior tactics of the dark forces, and devised a plan to counter them. They were prepared to make the most of their individual skills and abilities, and go all out into battle. When they were ready, Lionel and Elliot set off with their friends to the site of the decisive battle. They were determined to prepare for the final battle against the forces of darkness, and to do everything in their power to win the battle there. The beginning of the decisive battle. Finally, Lionel, Elliot, and their allies have reached the end of their long journey to the site of a decisive battle against the forces of darkness. In that place shrouded in the darkness of night, they faced the forces of darkness. It was as if the gates of hell had been opened. As ancient spells were cast and magical powers flew around, they were determined to fight to the death. The forces of darkness were mighty, and their appearance was terrifyingly powerful. They approached Lionel and the others in dark armor and weapons, filled with evil energy. But Lionel and Elliot, as well as their companions, did not succumb to that horror and united and bravely confronted it. Lionel and Elliot stood in front to give courage and hope to their comrades, using their ancient knowledge and experience to confront the forces of darkness. They never backed down, determined to confront the forces of darkness and crush their evil shadows. The battle was fierce, and many fierce battles were fought in a short period of time, as ancient spells and magic soared through the skies, and the earth-shattering roar resounded. Lionel and his friends fought valiantly against their enemies. The battle was like a battle between life and death, light and darkness, and they risked their lives to protect the village and its inhabitants. Brave battle. The fighting on the battlefield was fierce and a test of their courage and unity. Lionel and Elliot teamed up with their allies to confront the dark leader directly, and struggled to contain its power. The dark leader manifested himself as a giant shadow, wielding terrifying magic, and commanding the forces of darkness to attack Lionel and the others. However, Lionel and Elliot never gave in, using their ancient knowledge and power to confront the dark leader. Elliot wielded a sharp sword, while Lionel cast powerful magic to show his courage in defying the dark beings. Meanwhile, his friends were engaged in a fierce battle against the minions of darkness. Layla used her agility to toss the dark minions, Marius protected her friends with powerful defensive magic. And Arya and Dominic worked together to fight off the dark forces. They continued to fight with all their might to protect the lives of the villagers. The battle was fierce, with a roar like a rumbling earth and a flash of magic that enveloped the battlefield. The brave fighting of their comrades gave the villagers courage and hope, and made them more determined to face the dark menace. They never backed down, bravely faced the never-ending battle, and continued to fight, believing that their brave attitude would bring light to the world. A ray of hope. In battle, Lionel and Elliot managed to defeat the darkness with their ancient knowledge and courage. The forces of darkness have been defeated, and peace has been restored to the villages. Their brave actions gave rise to new hope and brought light back to the world. When the shadows of darkness lifted, smiles returned to the villages, and the light of hope began to shine in the hearts of the people. Lionel, Elliot, and their companions were appreciated and respected by the villagers and hailed as heroes. Their courage and determination spread throughout the world, and their legends were passed down to the next generation. However, they never indulged in complacency and began to prepare for a new adventure. They knew that there were secrets and unknown dangers lurking around the world that had yet to be solved. Their adventurous spirit and sense of mission gave them hope and courage for their next journey. Lionel, Elliot, and their friends set out in search of hope and light for the future, ready to embark on a new adventure. Their story never ends, and the next adventure and challenge awaits them. Thank you for watching. If you like, please subscribe to the channel and click the good button.